the 12 zodiac matches that make the best long-term couples. You probably know this already, but it can't hurt to repeat it. Never make an important, life-changing decision based on your horoscope. The information that one gets in these astrology articles are general at best, and they're not supposed to be taken seriously. Zodiac articles are purely meant for entertainment value, and if they help you to see things in new and fascinating ways, that's great. But don't dump your partner because the stars say that your two signs aren't compatible. And don't commit to someone you've always had your doubts about because the stars say you make a great pair. It's fantastic when these things are right on the money, and you can see yourself in them. If reading about astrology gives you some insight into yourself or the people in your life, that's cool, but never count on it to help you make important decisions. Think of these zodiac pieces as your Aunt Kate. Most of the time, what she says has no bearing on your life whatsoever, and your expectations are so low that when she says something that resonates with you, you practically fall over with shock. When you're in a relationship and it goes wrong, is it the fault of the stars, or was it a combination of things, many of which had nothing to do with your sign? Most times, it was the latter. It's also true that if you meet someone with whom you have an instant connection, and that person stays in your life for a long time, it probably had less to do with your zodiac sign and more to do with chemistry, shared interests, similar values, and a deep understanding of the other. We can't close ourselves off to the possibilities of being involved with certain people because astrology advises against it. So, just for fun, here are the best long-term zodiac couples. Aries and Libra. Both of these signs love to socialize, to have fun, and they seem to click on an emotional level. Aries can be blunt, but Libra is diplomatic enough to smooth over any hard feelings that may come from Aries' insensitivity. Libras are adaptable and changeable, so they're able to keep Aries interested. Both will fight for what they believe in and are politically active. These two signs are extremely sexually compatible and have a chemistry that doesn't quit, no matter how long they've been together. Taurus and Virgo. A relationship between a Taurus and a Virgo is one built upon integrity and trust. No doubt that either of them did not enter into the relationship easily or lightly. It was definitely a process on both sides. They value trust, and neither one of them will give it freely. It must be earned. Once a strong foundation is established, their relationship will only grow stronger. Taurus is more warm-hearted and loving in some respects than Virgo, but it's that kind of focused love that makes Virgo thrive in a relationship. Taurus is dependent on Virgo to fix things and make them better. When Taurus gets in a stubborn mood, Virgo knows not to try to reason them out of it, but to just let it ride out. Gemini and Sagittarius. Neither of these signs is big on commitment, which makes theirs even more special. When Gemini and Sagittarius are in a relationship together, it means that they really want to be there and that their relationship is very important to them. Both signs love to talk, especially about their own ideas and philosophies, and they love to go out and do things and meet new people. Gemini and Sagittarius really enjoy each other's company. And they find that when they are doing things together, that the experience is heightened and even better. The relationship they had is strengthened by the many trips they take and the deep conversations they have together. Cancer and Pisces. These two signs share many similar characteristics. Both are emotional, compassionate, sensitive, intuitive, and loving, so it's no surprise how well they go together. A Cancer individual is extremely vulnerable and needs to be with someone that not only will be careful to not hurt them, but appreciates their openness and vulnerability, and that's Pisces. These two put each other on the top of their priorities, and they do what they can to not hurt the other one. They look out for each other and form a tight bond that is practically impenetrable to people who don't have their best interests at heart. A relationship between a Cancer and a Pisces is all about love and keeping that love safe. Leo and Aquarius. A relationship between a Leo and an Aquarius shouldn't work because on the surface they seem so different. But both signs love people and are usually adored by them. Both have leadership qualities, and both are extremely broad-minded. Leo might be more prideful, and Aquarius might think more outside the box, but their similarities and differences seem to mesh well together. When Leo is basking in the spotlight, Aquarius can support without completely blending in. Aquarius is independent enough so that they're able to Leo have a certain amount of autonomy. Virgo and Capricorn. No couple achieves as much together and apart as does a Virgo and Capricorn pairing. Both signs share the same kind of work ethic, are dependable and practical, which makes them the perfect partners and parents. They're both quiet and thoughtful, but with an undercurrent of humor and sexuality. You may think you have either completely figured out, and then be surprised by how funny and sexy they are. These two get things done and work better when they work on something together. So it's not uncommon for them to be remodeling their house or starting a business together. Libra and Taurus. Both of these signs tend to be laid back and don't seek out confrontations, especially if they're easier avoided. Libra and Taurus both prize domestic harmony and have a strong desire for comfortable and beautiful surroundings. They love to stay home and entertain. Libra admires Taurus' strength and decisiveness, and in return, Taurus admires Libra's flexibility and charm. One of the reasons that their relationship works so well is that Libras are so accommodating. Which can help when trying to avoid evoking Taurus bullheadedness. Scorpio and Cancer. These signs are extremely passionate and have very strong sexual appetites, so they go together well. While you might think that two intense and passionate signs might burn each other out, they actually combine into a strong and powerful union. The love they share grows the longer they're together, and the bond they can sustain almost anything that tries to weaken or destroy it. Both can be somewhat obsessive, which could scare other signs off from a relationship. But it only confirms that Scorpio and Cancer are a perfect match and one that will go the distance. Sagittarius and Leo. Both of these signs crave constant new experiences and stimulation. They tend to be excited by life and their partners. Sagittarius and Leo are both extroverted, excitement-seeking, risk-taking, nothing outlandish, and they need a steady stream of change and fresh stimuli to keep them going. These signs are not content to stay home and do nothing. They like a full schedule of social events and activities. They're positive, upbeat people who are usually the life of any party. The Sagittarius and Leo couple is the one that everybody wants to socialize with. Capricorn and Aries. This pairing almost always is highly successful, just like the individuals under each of these signs. Their catchphrase could be, Capricorn and Aries, get it done. They're passionate, focused, and practical. They know the steps they need to take to accomplish their goals, and they're 100% ready to take them. What's extra good about this combination is the support system that each is for the other one. They're each other's advocate, helper, supporter, and encourager. There really is nothing that these two can't achieve alone and together. Aquarius and Gemini. Aquarius and Gemini are a great match because there's no jealousy or resentment. They have the type of relationship where there are very few constraints. Their relationship is constantly changing, and they as people continue to grow and change. There's a good chance that their relationship is unorthodox and as unique as they are four. They don't feel constrained by tradition or the rules of society. Theirs is a union of creative and intellectual souls. Geminis are known for having a multi-sided personality, and Aquarius is accepting of them all. Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces need to feel fully loved and protected, and no one can do that better than a Scorpio. Scorpio may be secretive, but that's not a problem with Pisces, as they're often lost in thought about some creative project or another. Pisces tend to be faithful and loving, two qualities that Scorpio needs in a partner. Another thing that bonds them is that they tend to have mind-blowing electric sex, which seems to only get better as time goes on. Both signs know what they have and will do whatever they need to do to keep the relationship intact. If you enjoyed watching this video, please share it with your friends, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, stay safe and awesome.